Well, there goes Mr. UPS man. It's actually a pretty good day. I received 2 guitars in one day, kind of coincidentally that they both showed up on the same day. First, a new bass is on top, the bigger box, and the other one is a used Paul Reed Smith guitar. So, yeah, awesome. All right, welcome to my music lab. I modified tube amps, kind of as a hobby, thinking about doing it for money. You see a bunch of my gear around. But the exciting thing today is my first bass. Obviously, I'm a guitar player, amp guy, and but every time I pick up a bass, I have a good time. So I ordered a Music Man Stingray Cliff Williams tribute bass, and we're gonna do an opening of it. There's the box. I haven't opened it, but I can already tell from the description, it looks like it's number 19. 26 were made public. I know they made at least 31. You can see number 31 in one of their videos for it. Cliff got a few himself, and the Music Man staff kept some. But this looks like it's number 19. Now, the box was kind of already open like this when it showed up. It's not fully open, but a couple of the things broke, but I don't think that's gonna be a problem. Let's look at the shipping label here in a little closer detail. Cliff Williams, Back in Burst. I like that, rather than Back in Black. You know, if you don't know, Cliff Williams is the bass player for AC/DC, and they call it Back in Burst. Maple neck. And it does say pickguard chrome relic. Now, I don't know if they can't, or we're supposed to come with that, but I asked, like the day before it was supposed to ship out, if it included a relic pickguard, because he sometimes uses one. Most of the time he doesn't. He seems to have lost it now, but on his bass, he sometimes uses a pickguard. I assume it was black originally. I think his is a 79, and the 79 Burst Stingrays had black pickguards. But this says chrome relic, so I'm really interested to see what that's about once we get in there. Once again, serial number Cliff Williams 00019. I do not know what this number means. All right, there's really only one thing to open up here, I think. See a black Tolex case. Nice. Well, I can tell you this. The case is not relic, even though the guitar is. We have here is a brand new, nice case. Actually, I love that Tolex with white. It goes along great with my Hammerhead amps. So I like that. All right, we're gonna open her up in a second. Here we go. All right. Well, it comes wrapped up in plastic. No pickguard on the base. I don't know if there's one in the case. The case does have a little Cliff Williams badge on it. I don't know if I can get that in focus. There we go. Kind of an orange velvet, crushed velvet material in the case. Pretty nice. And inside here, we've got, appears to be a little bag of tools, keys for the case, some bass guitar picks, a little swag, and we'll open that up first, I guess. Take a closer look at the case swag. Get a cloth, Music Man cloth to clean your bass. I was looking a little closer at this pack of stuff, tool to do setups, and I also noticed, I'll take this out, there's a cool little pin in there. Looks like a pin. You get some Cliff Williams guitar picks, some keys. Here's the a certificate of authenticity. Number 19 out of 30, it says. Built November 11th, 2020. And I don't know if that's a real signature or if it's printed. I'll have to look closer at it. And then we have a copy of the original 78-79 manual right here. Just through all the stuff. So that's kind of cool. Little owner's manual duplicate from 78-79. And then you get a nice little, you know, it's not leather, but it looks like leather cover photo pack of Cliff Williams, the bases, how they built them. I haven't been through that yet. A lot of photos. Looks like it's all photos. A little description in the beginning. Cool. Let's open up this thing. Yeah, so they give you 3 bass picks. AC/DC Cliff Williams bass picks. Signature on one side, the AC/DC logo on the other. And check out this little Music Man Stingray bass pin. And it does say Ernie Ball Music Man on the back. That's definitely a little pin that matches the bass. That is really cool. Don't want to lose that. All right, let's open this baby up. Put this stuff back in here. Let's get in here and take a closer look with the light. Finish has nice checking. I don't know if you can see that. The nitro finish, they've checked it nice, they've aged it. Apparently the markings are a lot like his. They try to duplicate his as close as possible. Bridge has got some nice patina on it. The banana control plate is pretty shiny. I would have guessed there would have been a little more patina on his original, but who knows. I do see a few little scratches around the knob base. The neck, you can see along the edge, the finish is worn off the neck. Ooh, especially right there, right where the G 3rd fret. And we got checking in the finish. And that is like an original Music Man decal logo. Identical to the 78-79. Apparently the hardware was duplicated. Whatever the parts they didn't have left over from then, they remade. And the electronics are identical too. Anywhere they had old leftover, new old stock parts, they used them. All right, let's turn this thing over and look at the back. All right, looking at the back. We got the buckle rash like Cliff's base. A lot of checking. Scratches on the battery cover. 3-bolt neck plate with the Music Man logo. I should note that the serial number is engraved in the neck plate. It says CW 3-ball 19. Which is good because otherwise you just have this little decal up here, which I'll leave on there for as long as I can, but if it falls off, it falls off. I'm gonna play this thing. I have, this is not something I'm gonna store away and lock away as like a collector piece. I thought it was cool. I'm an AC/DC fan. And I kind of like relic guitars because I can beat them up and not have to worry about them. And any playing I do on it isn't going to hurt its value and might only add to its authenticity, if you will. Some missing finish on the neck. Kind of like, that's right about where the A is, 5th fret. Kind of where a lot of the AC/DC songs are played. The tuning keys don't look aged very much. They're pretty shiny. I assume his are too. You can see a little bit of wear on there, a little bit of matte finish, if you will, on them. Look at that scratch. Ooh, nice little checky thing right there by the battery cover. Cool. Apparently they even painted the wood here to give it that aged look. Unfortunately, I'm not going to do any playing of it right now. That'll have to be for another video. I'm still trying to score a decent bass amp, trying to figure out what I want. I mean, I know I'm going to plug it into one of my guitar amps just to get a little something out of it, but until I get a proper bass amp, this is going to have to do for now. Show you one more thing. I've had this Music Man strap on this Les Paul since 1981. And it's a big, wide strap. I believe it was originally intended to be a bass strap, but you know, Les Pauls being heavy, it's pretty common to use this wide strap. So I've been using this strap since 1981. So it's a period correct strap, Music Man strap. And these are hard to come by. I've seen people trying to find them. So I may actually move this from my Les Paul over to this bass, just so it matches. Although it's been with a 79 Les Paul, it's a Les Paul KM, since I've owned it, so when I was 16 years old. I don't know, not sure. I'm not sure, maybe I'll try to find another period correct bass strap, Music Man bass strap to go with it. Or I'll try to figure out what Cliff uses. So there we go. Cliff Williams number 19 right there. Pretty nice. Nice little package.